What's going on, guys? It's TC and Adam. Hope you're all having a fantastic day. And today we're here for my second Mario plush review. So today I actually have 4 plushies to review instead of 2, which I had last time. 2 of them I just bought in store the other day. I got all of these yesterday, actually. These 2 I got at a local store near me called Bowser's Basement, and these other 2 I ordered offline. Now, if you've seen the thumbnail, you probably already know what's in these 2 packages, but I do want to start off with reviewing the 2 that I already have in person here because they're just ready to be reviewed. And I think I'm going to start here with the Yellow Toad, the All-Star Yellow Toad plush. Now, this was, as you can see, $17.99 at a store near me called Bowser's Basement. It's a very nice store that has a lot of Mario plushies and a lot of other cool knickknacks and such. And this medium Yoshi here is actually one of the last ones that I needed from that store that they have there in stock. Now, I would like to mention that this is actually not my first All-Star Yellow Toad. I actually have another one right here, as you can see. I got this some months back, but I got it off eBay, and to say the least, it's not the cleanest plush. And the only reason I didn't get it off Amazon was because the photo for the All-Star Yellow Toad on Amazon is like the older sitting down one, so I didn't realize that it was on Amazon, and I just thought that was the only one they had, so I went scouring for it on eBay, and this happened to be the cheapest one I found, so. But yeah, I ended up finding this one at the store, and I finally have a nice new one to add to the collection. And I think you can just easily tell that this one's way more brighter and way more vibrant than this older one, so it really is nice to have a newer one for my collection. So we might as well jump into just reviewing the actual plush, so let's start off with a tag here. Oh, hold on. Okay, there, I took the price off so you can actually see the tag, and, you know, it's just a photo of Yellow Toad. It's a nice little render. I actually like keeping the tags. I'm going to take it off of him and this tag, but I do like keeping all the tags. I kind of have quite a big tag collection, so that's kind of cool. And as you can see, he's number 32 in the set. This is obviously the small size, the only size they have, and he released along with the All-Star plush collection. Now, I want to get into the actual plush, so we have, you know, I like this face, you know, there's older Toad plushies where he just has a closed mouth, and honestly, I really don't think it fits his personality. I think the open mouth really shows how, like, friendly and cute he is, you know, that's kind of like his character. Now, as you can see, these plushies from the All-Star set are standing up Toads, and now I know a lot of people, maybe not a lot of people, but I know there are people out there that are not fans of the standing Toads, but personally, I actually like it. I will say, one of my only real complaints about just the Toad plushies in general is usually just the jackets, because they're usually always fold up, or they get scrunched up, or like they just always look like this, and, you know, it's not really something that, you know, the company can fix. That's just kind of how the jacket's made, but, you know, it kind of is annoying when it gets all scrunched up all the time. But that's really my only complaint for the plush. We'll say head is really nicely stuffed, you know, the whole plush is really nicely stuffed. Unfortunately, this arm just sticks up a little bit. I kind of wish it didn't. I kind of wish it went down like this one. But yeah, there's definitely beads in the feet, so, you know, you can, I mean, this is my bed, so it won't really stand up, but, you know, you can try and make them stand. Yeah, no, this is pointless. But, yeah, it's a really high quality plush. I really can't see, you know, a Toad plush getting much better than this really at all. You know, it's about as good as it gets. Alright, but I think I'm going to move on to the next one. So now we're going to take a look at the All-Star Collection medium-sized green Yoshi. Now, this also did release with the All-Star set, I believe. Yep, in 2017. Yep, I'm pretty sure this did release with the set. And I forgot to take the price off again. So there we go, I got the price off. I don't know if you saw it, but it was $25. Like I said, I got it at the same store as this guy. Bowser's Basement, very cool store near me. So here's the art. I'm pretty sure it's the same as the small one. And yeah, it definitely came out with the All-Star set because the Toad is 32 and he's 19. So yeah, I would definitely assume that he came up with the set. Now, off the bat, one of the things I really want to talk about is the shade of green used, because a lot of bootlegs, and even just like other official companies, use like a really like almost like limey or olivey green for Yoshi, and it is just not his color. Yeah, they really got the color right on this one. The boots might be a tad little bit light of an orange, but I can completely get over that because the green just looks way better. Like, it would be nice if the boots matched this, like, these, like, orange dinosaur spikes back here more, like this darker orange, because even if you, look at the photo, you can see they're kind of like the same color. And, yeah, see, these are really nice, bright, vibrant colors. This just kind of looks pale, but you know what? It's fine. It's honestly, like, a very small complaint. But I do have one kind of complaint, and it's not really it's not really their fault. It's just kind of how, it's just the fact that it's a big plush. It's the fact that he has a very hexagon-y looking like front of his face, you know. I think you can see that here. If I pull up, this is the small one, you know, it kind of still has that shape, but it's a lot more round. But I know that just has to do with it being a lot bigger, and obviously the patterns are going to show a lot more when there's more room to be seen. But overall, I do think it is a very faithful recreation of Yoshi, and yeah, it's cool that, you know, he's definitely a popular character, so he definitely was one of the ones to make into a bigger character. And this medium Yoshi here actually makes the first medium all-star plush that I own. I actually don't have either of the large ones either, so those are, you know, some of the ones I do plan to get. The large ones are a bit harder to find, but the medium ones I can easily get. But now I want to move these guys to the side, because I think this is what everyone came here to see, is the unboxing. And I think we're going to start with this one, because I believe, you know what, you'll see it when it comes out of the package. Okay, and you know, again, y'all don't need to see my address, so I blocked it off. And, yep, whoa, okay, this is actually a lot bigger than I thought. Here is the Pipe Mario plush. So here we go, I just got it out of the package, and I must say, wow, this plush it's actually a lot bigger than I thought it was going to be. I thought it was going to be a lot closer to this Mario I have here. This is the 2010 Mario, just from the normal set. And I must say, yeah, no, I thought it was going to be around this size, but I guess I was wrong. It actually looks a lot closer, almost exactly like this All-Star Mario here, which is from 2017, and I'm actually just now finding out that this is from 2015. I thought this came out around like 2012, around the same time that like the Mario and Luigi riding the Yoshis came out, but yeah, no, this is actually news to me. Yeah, as you can see right here, it says 2015, which honestly kind of makes sense, because this came out the same year that the All-Star set released in Japan. In the US, it released in 2017. So yeah, I'm actually a lot more impressed with this plush than I thought I was going to be, because, you know, All-Star Mario is just a really good Mario, and this is pretty much that. I mean, wow, yeah, no, it looks really nice. It's very high quality. The face shape is very nice. See, the only complaint I really have about this off the bat is just the one I got, the hat is kind of folded down a little bit, which is unfortunate, but you know what, it's fine. Other than that, it actually looks really nice. Oh yeah, I also forgot to show off the tag. It's just the regular Sine red Mario tag. So I think the next comparison I really want to do is this pipe and this pipe from 2013. Now, I will say they pretty much just look exactly the same, the only difference really being that this one's obviously smaller to fit the Mario plush, and this funnel seems to be a lot taller than this one. Both of them have like this almost like cardboard interior covered in black to like give the illusion that the pipe is dark, and I really like that because it really helps the plush hold up a lot more. Yep, as you can see, same here with the Mario pipe. It's kind of weird that like the rings stick out like that, but you know, it's not really that big of a deal. And as you can see here, the bottom actually has like, I'm sure you can hear that, it has like bean bags in it to help it stand up a lot more, because you know, I feel like a lot of people would just display this plush instead of like, you know, not really sure how someone would use this in a video. I'm sure people could absolutely find a way, but you know, I feel like this is, you know, this plush is more so meant to be used for like a pencil holder. I'll show you, for instance. You know, you can really do like whatever you want with this plush. Like you can put pens in it, you can just keep it on the shelf because it's a very cool looking plush, or you know, you can really put whatever you want in it. You put another plush in it if you really wanted to. But yeah, for me, I think I'm just going to be displaying it on my shelf because I think it's just a really cool plush and I don't really want to get crushed in a bin. So overall, I am really happy with this Mario holding the pipe plush. I will say I was a little bit surprised with it on a lot of things, on the size of it, the date it came out. Yeah, I must say I was kind of underprepared for reviewing this, but yeah, I guess you learn something new every day. Now, I will say I am a lot more excited to get into this package. But before I do that, I do just want to compare this to one more plush, because this is another plush of Mario with, you know, other set item, which the item is actually just a Yoshi. And you can really see that there is a pretty big size comparison here. I mean, just look at the Mario. The Mario is so tiny compared to this one, same as the Yoshi. And, you know, I think it works for this plush to be a lot smaller because it's two whole characters in one, so that kind of makes sense. But for this one, I think it actually makes sense that it is, you know, like full size, like, what is it, All-Star Mario here. I think that works a lot better here. Yeah, overall great plush, but I think that's enough of this plush for right now because I really want to get into this one. And if you've been following along, you should know what this is by now. I'm just going to rip this open here because it is very tightly packed and I don't want to cut into the plush at all. Oh boy. It didn't get like crushed. And oh, let's get out of the bubble wrap. And here we go. This is the Donkey Kong holding the barrel plush. Now this one obviously is not brand new. It doesn't have tags or any, well, I mean, it does have the butt tag. As you can see, it came out 2015, the same year as the Mario holding the pipe. But I will say this Donkey Kong actually does look a little bit more like the one that came out right before the All-Star one, which I do not own, so I'm sorry I can't show it to you. But I actually want to stop real quick because I just looked down at the package and look at this. The seller sent me a card. Isn't that sweet? Let's open this. I mean, come on. Like, that's a good seller right there. That was really sweet. I just wanted to point that out, but let's get back to the plush. So just like the Mario's pipe, it does have like this cardboard filling in the middle of the barrel to kind of keep it like, I don't know if it's cardboard, but it's some form of, it almost feels like cardboard because as you can see, it's kind of squishy. And just like the pipe on Mario can actually kind of like spin. I'm not really sure how it's connected. Yeah, I don't really know, but I'd rather not twist it too much and, you know, it falls off. And also, I will say, unlike the pipe, this one actually does not have, you know, bean bags to keep it held up at the top. However, Donkey Kong does have a lot more of a body that, like, stands up on its own, so I guess that's kind of why that's like that. And I will say, I do really like how the barrel looks. The design on the front is really nice, and, you know, the barrel is a very simplistic design, but you know what? It's something unique. It's something we don't have, because unlike the Mario holding the pipe and the Luigi holding the question block, which I do not own yet, but when I get it, I will review it, it does not have its own plush, so this is actually really cool to see. This is a very unlikely plush, if you will. But yeah, I might as well compare this plush to really the only comparison I have, which is this one here, which is the All-Star Donkey Kong. And right off the bat, I will say one of the big differences is this one has open hands while this one has fists. And another difference I noticed almost immediately is definitely the eyes. This one seems to have a lot more of like a comes more down in the middle on the top there, and definitely has bigger pupils. This one looks a lot more like he looks like he just saw something. Other than those two things I just said, though, I can't really point out many other differences. Like, there's very small things like these the nose holes are a little bit more apart than on this plush, and some things are sized a little bit differently, but there's nothing, okay, I guess that sticks out a little bit more. But there's nothing really too different about these plushies. The colors may be slightly different. You can't probably even tell on camera, but, you know, they are very much, or they're very closely to the same plush. However, they do look very much alike, but obviously this one is based off of the Donkey Kong that came before All-Star. I know I just mentioned that. I'm not sure what year that Donkey Kong is, but, you know, I'll put a picture here. You might not have been able to see it at first, but he definitely does have his tie. It is just kind of tucked back there. I mean, it gets stuck out on top of the barrel a lot, but I think I'd prefer to keep it behind the barrel where it would be. And I also will say, I think his muzzle is definitely a lot more stuffed than, like, per se, the All-Star Donkey Kong here. It looks a lot more flat. This one looks a lot more chunky monkey. But yeah, there's not really much more I can really say about this plush. You know, I do want to be really descriptive and, you know, give you guys a good review, but I also don't want to bore you with, like, Donkey Kong is brown, see it? You know, I just don't want to bore you guys with basic facts you already know. But yeah, now what I think I'm going to do is bring out all the plushies that I reviewed today, and I think I'm going to order them from my least favorite to favorite, and I'm sorry, but I think my least favorite's going to have to go to the medium Yoshi, just because, I don't know. I'm sorry to the Yoshi fans out there. Of course, there is a little bit of bias in this, I guess, ranking or tier list, if you want to call it, but I'm just not the biggest Yoshi fan, and also, like I said, the hexagon kind of muzzle just kind of looks a little weird to me, but I still love it. Just because it's the least on my list doesn't mean I don't like the plush. I really do like the plush. And then next, I'd probably just go with the yellow toad. You know, these are both pretty basic plushies, so there's not really much going for them, but I do think the yellow pops a lot, and I do like his nice smile. The plush has a lot of character. Then after that, I'd probably have to go the pipe Mario, and then lastly, I would probably have to go definitely the barrel Donkey Kong, because it's definitely the most unique plush here, and I really just like it. Overall, I will say this is a great lot of plushies that I got here today. You know, some really nice display items like these two, and some, well, yeah, this one's also going to be a display item, and just some other ones that I really enjoy. There's nothing here that I would say I really bought out of obligation besides maybe the yellow toad, but that was really just because I wanted to replace this old one, but I'd still say that was a really good purchase. But I really enjoy all these, and I am happy to have them to my collection. So I'm probably going to wrap this up here, guys, because I don't want this to go on for too long. I don't want to bore you, but I hope you really enjoyed the video. I hope you all have a fantastic day. You know, again, let me know how you like the editing. Let me know what you thought of the review. Again, let me know what you think about my name, TC Nat. You think I should keep it, change it, or maybe what I should make it? You know, let me know in the comments. Please give a like and subscribe. That'd be super appreciated. And I will see you guys all in the next review or video. Thank you.